Hey everybody, this is Val Ford. Hi, how are you doing? Um, Actually, I wanted to come and talk to you real quick. I've actually made like several videos, and I think I have to probably make them shorter. Um, but I'm just talking to you real quick. While I have time at home, you know, doing work around the house and whatnot, I just wanted to come and talk to you as quick as I can, actually. Um, like I said, you probably are, if I'm able to upload the other videos, you probably are going to be able to see it. I will have on the same thing essentially, because I did several of them today. But just in case it doesn't, I want to try to come and talk to you guys. And here's the deal. I do not want to just be talking about just nothing. All right. I'm actually here for a reason. And the reason in here, and I'm going to try to make this less than 15 minutes. Um, but the reason in here is because, first of all, I know we are, you know, first of all, we're humankind. We have so many different obstacles that we're experiencing, challenges, beliefs, faiths, all this stuff that we have at us to make a decision on. And I'm here to help us, as much as possible. What I believe is make right decisions. Um, I 1 billion% do not have all the answers to the 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 test, but um, I believe that, and when I say that, I'm not professing to be some type of guru, and even the greatest guru um, are expert in certain things are not even, you know, perfect, and they don't get everything just perfectly right and all that. Contrary to what we would want to believe, that we fall short tremendously um, from a holy God. Now, I want to talk to you, and this may be in segments. Let me start this off like this because I feel that I might I want to do this. I want to kind of chat with you guys and let you guys in on how much I didn't believe more than I did. Okay? And that may come as a shock to a lot of people, like, what? You believe what you didn't believe what? I want to throw out my skepticisms and my concerns and my everything or whatever, and prayerfully you completely understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. But I think it's very important because I believe in this life of religion and faith, or faith, this life of faith, we have the tendency to hide. You know, it's more or less acting the part or being the part. It's more of hiding who we are or what we really feel. And I think we do that a lot because we're trying to convey to people that are on the outside, the onlookers. We're trying to convey to them that um, this is a perfect thing that we're doing. You know, it's almost like it's almost like those ads that pop up on YouTube or different social medias, or for whatever reason people are trying to really tell you about their business, about this product or whatever, and then you get another video about this product, this commercial, then it's another one, then it's another, then it's another, then it's another. It's like super like overwhelming. Like, it's like, which one do you subscribe to? Which one do you do? Like, all of this, and this is the one. And then when you see that one person doing something different, it's just like, wait a minute, you was just doing that thing. And that's what I'm saying. I've had moments and I've had situations in my life to where there was individuals that pretty much swore by a product and they stood by it, and so much so, look, I'm never doing nothing else, never doing nothing else, and definitely they did. They did something. They did something else, and I think that the faith that we are learning, we see um, preachers have been preaching about it, gurus have been talking about it, uh, just like teachers, theologians, and stuff like that. There's been like a wave and a wind that because while we're teaching this, we're showing that facade of unbroken unbrokenness, of belief instead of disbelief. And I mean, like, some people are just not buying it. Some people are following you right into an abyss type of situation, or are just following you into a ditch because you're not being really truthful. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Really, I think that we all have our own minds, and we have the ability to make decisions, good ones and bad ones. And that's why I'm coming to you, talking to you, you know, the way I am now. Now I have 7 minutes. I'm trying to do the rest of this in like 7, 8 minutes. Um, Actually, I have like almost nine. But anyways, um, yeah, I want to tell you about much more that I didn't believe as opposed to that I did believe, or what was conspiracy or whatever for me. Um, yeah. So I grew up in church. Like, I grew up going to church profusely. Like, that's all we did. Um, Went to church all the time and heard the preachers and stuff. Now I like church. I like the singing and the music, and the scriptures is just like an added bonus. Like, seriously, when the preachers up preaching and stuff like that. Ever since I was little, for of course, sometimes you don't really pay attention to the pastor or whatever, but maybe later on in life you start paying attention and whatever. And it's like, oh, this is some good information. All I knew is when I was younger, I wanted to try to do whatever he was talking about. Some of the stuff was over my head as a kid, of course. Um, but for the most part, what I felt like I seen, especially as far as the people around me, I wanted to try to mimic, or, be like that, because they are trying to do something that pleases God. So that was that. Now I had that. That was my life. But then I had my, like, personal encounters, or personal feelings and endeavors and experiences. And so when you have those personal experiences, experiences, feelings, whatever, like, and you try to compare it to that holy life that you are desiring to live, sometimes it's just like a massive conflict. And so for me, I definitely felt completely unclean, unloved, unwanted, a lot of stuff. I felt that because, you know, reality is, I can want to feel this way about God all day long and want him to take me home with him and be in heaven. But do I believe? Do I believe? I'm dirty? Does he like me? You know what I'm saying? Am I worth it? Like, am I worthy enough of something so amazing and beautiful and secure? And my faith in that area just was really, really gray, like more black than gray, you know? And so that was that. Now, um, it's so interesting because you'd be surprised how you live your life with having such a consciousness like that. And so I tried to live perfectly, and like nothing that I did was like working. It wasn't working. And the more I tried to be perfect, the more I failed and was just imperfect. I'm sorry, and then it just made it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really am this. I'm doomed. You know. but I still try to live holy and, whatever. I still tried it. Now, you may be like, girl, I get it. You know what I'm saying? This may be part of your story. This is why I'm talking. Because I was judged by people that looked, the onlookers that looked at me and seen how I was carrying myself, trying to carry myself holy, trying to carry myself with goals and restrictions and rules and regulations and guidelines. I try to carry myself like that as a kid growing up, and then I was looked at a little bit more differently too. Like I was also looked at fast, you're gonna have babies before you, all kind of different negative things. And I was like, I don't even care if the thought crosses my mind about doing something, like that I ain't supposed to be doing even as a kid, because kids do think that way. But there's a reason why I believe that they think that way, not because it's the innocence of a child, but I feel like our innocence it has been robbed. Um, like the enemy doesn't care who he connects to or who he attaches. I mean, he doesn't have any rules. Um, I mean, really. So the only thing that he is, there's just, I believe that guys like, well, you just can't kill him, but he'll do anything. And so, with that being said, I think that we have access, or certain things, a lot of things have access to us because it's in the environment around us. There's so much evil and, deception and just things, and we grow up cultivated with that type of stuff, at least that type of mentality, stuff that we wouldn't dare to do. It's like you'll eventually do it later on, but that I'm kind of getting off topic, but sort of, we end up doing stuff, and even if it's playing over in your mind, how do I really feel holy, and that God will love me and that He will accept me because I'm thinking this way. This is crazy. Like, how did I start thinking so ugly? Like, where did this come from? So, trying to deal with that, live saved, trying to make sure I was walking holy, seen as holy, and you know, I thought that it would bring about a respect from people towards myself. And I mean, I thought people would see, oh yeah, she's trying to do this. Oh, I like that, or whatever. And maybe that's just not on everybody's radar. Some people are just kind of, or 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 it may be, but they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle the fact that you're trying to be holy. Like, it sounds good, it feels good, it looks good. But when my flesh is starting to, play patty cake with it, I'm just going through turmoils and flicks, slip, just crazy stuff is going on. I want to touch you. I want to say things to you. I want to do certain things. And so it's hard to allow holiness to be holiness in our life because we're struggling with the flesh at this point. And like I said, that has that age to that is really young, and this is why we end up doing so many different things as children, playing house, playing school, teacher, whatever, cops and robbers and stuff like that. Certain things end up happening when we're young that catapults into our future, um and we become these people, but we're trying to hide it and shield it, and really still, yet and still, do you feel that you are loved, capable, holy, able to get into heaven with all these thoughts, and knowing that you've done the things that you've done or think the way you think? Do you think that way? And so this is like I said, I wanted to start off with, me believing or not believing, because this started to really play a part in, like, what do I believe in then? Like, really, and honestly, starting to feel like God just made this thing way too hard. If it is a God, you made this thing just like way too hard for me to even walk through, to do, to breathe. Like, what is going on, And yeah, I'm gonna make this part one of this or whatever, but yeah, I'm about to make another one. So see you in a second.